Hey everyone, today at Fall Q, I ran into a presenter's worst nightmare. When I went to go show how to do some conditional formatting in Sheets, it was not working and it didn't matter what I tried, it just would not work to the point where I had to fortunately had Steph, who was co-presenting with me, said, you know what, let's stop, let's move on, and we'll come back to that. And let's be honest, that is the most real world thing that happens to us when we're teaching with our students or when we're trying to present something. So I was able to figure out the conditional format, and I want to take just a minute or two to show you what I came up with. What we were looking at here, if you didn't make it to the session, we were looking for a way to highlight the cell in a row that had the highest value. And so that value or that cell would stand out. And in this case, students were taking a personality color assessment, and students being adult learners because it was at Fall Q, which was amazing. And when I went to go try it, it wasn't working. It was like highlighting really random things. What I found is that I needed to follow what I put in my slide, what I practiced 1,000 times. The conditional format that needs to be put in here is this exact one right here. The range is O2 to R2. I was putting R68 because there were 68 responses. So it needs to stick with exactly what's written right here. O2 to R2 equals the maximum value in that set row, row of O2 to R2. So as a practice, and if you couldn't make it, but you want to try on this conditional format, I'm going to show you really quickly, and it's also right in here. We're going to open this up. It's a bit.ly / building connection 2. We're going to make a copy of this. And then we are going to go to the last 4 columns. So we're going to come all the way over here once it finishes loading for me. These last 4. And let's zoom in just a little bit so you get a bit of a better view. Focusing on these columns right here, because I want to know, did the student have the highest number of oranges, highest number of greens, blues, or golds? I'm going to select my entire range. So I'm going to select my entire range. Again, these are all the responses. I've already calculated the number of oranges that they selected, number of greens, blues, da-da-da. So then I'm going to come in here to Format up at the top, and I'm going to select Conditional Format. Let's move my picture. And over here, I have my range, which again, I've already selected O2 to R2, and I'm going to change my format rule. My format rule is custom formula is, and then I'm going to just paste that conditional formula or that custom format right in here. The range O2 to R2 equals max fixed, which is the $sign, O2 to R2. And I want it to change that cell to gray. I don't want it to be green because one of our colors is green. I want it to be gray, and hit done. You could use this for a variety of reasons, but now if I look over here, I can see this student had the most oranges. It's a really quick, nice view. My next student had the most greens, and I can look at it this way. If they had the same number of multiple colors, it highlighted all of that same number. So that conditional format is exactly what is in my presentation right in here. Follow this and just paste it right in. I found it by doing a quick Google search, but I did want to update you all, let you know that I figured out where that small tiny error was. And again, thank you all so much for joining us at Q. And if you didn't get a chance to check it out, feel free to watch the recording and reach out to either Steph or myself, and we'd be happy to help you all. Thank you.